Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Jonathan back again with the weekly scuffle. Today I'm talking about Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. I'm talking about both their upcoming fights and how I could truthfully see this fight happening next. I think for both fighters it makes sense. They're fighting a week apart from each other, so it makes sense. Early next year, February, March, they get to fighting again, and they're both working with the zones for their respective fights. I think Teofimo, he only has a couple real options. He's already defending one of the belts because of a mandatory, so why not face the only other technical champion in your division and actually fight for a pure undisputed title? I think I like both of these fighters. Honestly, I think Teofimo has a lot of power and skill to him. I do though think that if Lomachenko were to fight him again, the fight would be a lot favoring, could possibly even favor Lomachenko to win that fight. But I don't think Teal's gonna take that. I doubt any of these younger fighters take the Lomachenko fight. Lomachenko has been fighting Teofimo's like leftovers in a way now, not really fighting for any real direction other than calling for the rematch and hoping the fans make that a fight. While Devin's just been fighting, he has to like corner his mandatories into actually fighting him. I think when it comes to these two, I think I prefer Devin right now. I'm not gonna lie, I really like Devin's style. It's just like he says, skills pay the bills. I think Floyd taught that. You don't need to be the power puncher that everyone wants you to be. As long as you could outbox somebody at the end of the day, the boxer will always win versus the fighter. We've seen that like with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, and Alexander Usyk. We've seen that happen time and time again. Even though not to take anything away from Teofimo, I do think he's a great boxer as well. But I think both their fights, JoJo versus Devin, Teofimo versus Kambosos, I think those two fights are going to be great fights. They're both on the zone. And I think there's no excuse for them to not fight early next year and actually have a real, undisputed, zero other belts available and just have the fight happen. I think this would be great for boxing, especially two young stars fighting. And at the end of the day, we'll see what happens with both their fights. It's not going to be necessarily a cakewalk for both their fights coming up, but I think both of them have a very, very, very good shot at winning. I think they're both favorites for a good reason. But with all that being said, we'll see how this plays out and see y'all next time.